Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you a great alternative to the Rode Wireless Go, and that's coming up next. Alright guys, first and foremost, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification. That way you get alerts anytime we put out new content. Also, if you like the video, don't forget to give it that thumbs up as it helps the channel tremendously. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys an alternative to the Rode Wireless Go from Comica called the BoomX-D. Now for most of this video, I'm going to actually be recording on the BoomX-D, and anytime I switch over to the Rode Wireless Go, I will make sure to notate it on the screen, that way you know which one is which. Now the Rode Wireless Go has been out for a little while now, and not a lot of companies have tried to make a better priced alternative. The guys over at Comica did. Not only is it at a better price, it also has a lot more features that the Rode Wireless Go doesn't have. Now, before I get into those, I'm going to talk about the ones that are the same. In terms of weight and size, they're roughly the same size. You can see them both here right on my neck. And while the Comica is slightly longer, the weight between the two isn't really much difference from what I can tell. Both of these microphones has an extremely good battery life of about 5 to 6 hours for my testing, which is absolutely awesome for the receiver and the transmitter. Both come included stock with clips that plug right into your camera's cold shoe or any form of cold shoe mount. That way you can pretty much put your receiver anywhere you want it to, whether it be on your camera, your rig, anything that has a cold shoe, both of these can plug into with no issues at all. They're both sporting the OLED panel for their screen information. That way you have a good clear view of all the information that these mics are receiving. You're also going to get your dead cat with both of these, which in the case of the Comica is much better in terms of design. I will touch on that a little bit later. Now there's a lot of cool things going on with this Comica microphone. You can get it in a few different sets. The set that I have is one receiver, one transmitter. It's set for the camera style, so it's going to have all your camera cables included. My set did come with a cable as well to plug into your smartphone, but I'm going to be primarily using it on my camera. Now some of the other configurations this has is a special adapter with the USB-C for the receiver that will plug directly into the bottom of a smartphone or a tablet. There is also one with a lightning adapter. That way you can plug directly into an iPhone or an Apple product and have a built-in receiver without having to use any other cables. Now this is a really cool feature for anyone who uses their phone for vlogging, for videography, anything like that that wants a nice little wireless mic setup for their smartphone usage. Now I'm going to talk about the biggest feature that the Comica mic has that the Rode does not, and it's probably one of the biggest things that people who have owned the Rode have asked for, is the ability to have two transmitters to one receiver. This unit does allow you to pair two different transmitters per receiver. That way you can have an A/B. You can set them to stereo or mono depending on what your configuration is, but this is something natively that Comica has added. So they absolutely listened to some of the feedback for the Rode Wireless Go and picked it up on their own units. Now another feature where the Comica comes out ahead is with its dead cat. With the way they made their microphone, it's kind of a square nub on top of the transmitter. And with the dead cat, it has a perfectly rectangular rubber grip that just fits around it. That way it doesn't easily fall off like it did on the Rode Wireless Go. I absolutely love the way they designed this. I thought it was a unique and fresh approach. So the way you put a dead cat on one of these, and the grip on there is strong enough to where it's not really just going to fall off if you bump it around or anything like that. So Comica gets a big win with that one. Now both of these units charge via USB Type-C. So again, Comica stepped up. One or two of the other competitors in this market that I've seen, unfortunately, have not gone with USB Type-C. They're still using micro USB, which is a big setback for anything that wants to compete in this part of the market. Now, I have both of these microphones set at their lowest via the microphone. I am recording into a Tascam. That way I can split the channels evenly, but I can also get the exact same recording on both microphones. That way you guys can hear the sound test differences. All right, now let's get to our comparison audio test. Good morning. In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world, and you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Good morning. In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world, and you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Good morning. In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world, and you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Good morning. In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world, and you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Now, I have to say that I'm absolutely impressed with what Comica has done here. The Rode Wireless Go runs about $200. I've seen the Comica system anywhere between about $165 and about $180. Which is quite a bit lower than what the Rode Wireless Go is. And considering all the extra features and improvements that you're getting with the Comica system, I would say it's absolutely worth it. The ability to buy either a 2-transmitter system or to add a separate transmitter later to this if you want to do interview style vlogs, you're doing a podcast, anything of that nature where you might need 2 mics is absolutely awesome. With the other system, you had to buy 2 completely different setups and then a splitter in order to do that exact same thing, which was gonna cost you about $400, $410 overall. So with all that said, I highly recommend the Comica BoomX. I will put a link to it down in my description for anyone interested in buying it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask down in the comments section. All right, guys, that was my review of the Comica BoomX. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification. Also, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and until next time.